After my trip to Greensboro earlier this year for my first ever WWE event, I knew there was one more thing I had to do before the end of 2022. I had to go to my first ever NASCAR race. NASCAR has always been in my life in one way or another, whether it be watching cars, playing the 2011 game on my Wii, or sitting on my couch every Sunday watching the race with my dad. It's always been there for me when I needed it most. Even when no one was there for me, I could turn on the race and I'd be happy. Now before we go any further in the video, I would like to cover a few things, that way we can all be on the same page going into this race weekend. First, let's talk about the NASCAR Next Gen. NASCAR created this car to run in the 2021 season, but that didn't happen. The COVID-19 pandemic put a stop to those plans. NASCAR instead announced that this car would run in 2022. So they spent the end of 2021 and the beginning of 2022 testing and developing this car for the 2022 race season. NASCAR made this car more durable during wrecks and made it better at overall racing, hinting why we have 19 different winners this year. Some of the big changes NASCAR made with this car was adding a rear diffuser, a fifth gear along with a new shifter pattern, a lengthened wheelbase, increasing the rim size from a 15-inch by 9.5-inch rim to an 18-inch rim, and the most controversial change, getting rid of 5 lugs and only using 1. Now, racing is all about the numbers. So let's talk about how my favorite NASCAR team has been doing in the regular season in 2022, Hendrick Motorsports. And since I'm biased, let's talk about my favorite driver, Alex Bowman. Alex Bowman's regular season stats are 1 win, 3 top 5s, 10 top 10s, 5 DNFs, 0 pole positions, 29 laps led, 2,006 points scored, an average start of 14.2, and an average finish of 15.7. Kyle Larson has 2 wins, 10 top 5s, 13 top 10s, 6 DNFs, 3 pole positions, 307 laps led, 2,019 points scored, an average start of 8.1, and an average finish of 14.3. William Byron has 2 wins, 4 top 5s, 5 top 10s, 6 DNFs, 0 pole positions, 612 laps led, 2,014 points scored, an average start of 14.3, and an average finish of 18.1. Chase Elliott has 4 wins, 10 top 5s, 17 top 10s, 2 DNFs, 4 pole positions, 719 laps led, 2,040 points scored, an average start of 9.8, and an average finish of 10.5. So far in 2022, being an HMS fan has paid off, but I'm in the past, so how are we looking, Future Davis? Alright, now, the part that you came for. Let's get into the actual video.
So far, it has been an outstanding day. That's the first time I've been inside the HMS facility since 2018. Because they closed everything down in 2019, had it closed in 2020 and 2021. And the reason it wasn't featured in my visiting Charlotte video from last month is because it wasn't open yet. They have just reopened it, so I'm one of the first people to go in it. So that's really crazy. It was also fun exposing Chase Elliott for what he is, a second best to the best driver in NASCAR right now, Alex Bowman. On God, there no cap there. I don't care what anybody says. Alex Bowman's better than Chase Elliott. That's just mad. But I'm ready for tomorrow. I'm ready to rock and roll. And I'm ready to see the number 48. Even though Bowman ain't driving it, take victory lap.
Like racing, and Ryan knows that as well. Coming, with his dad, and man, it's a cool experience.
Ryan Blaney's
a couple Christmases ago. So.
Organization over there. From your perspective, what was it like to you and all the other Hendrick Motorsports guys? Did you guys kick out a wave or try it on?
I got really bad memories of this area of the track.
The brakes up.
Oh, he's
and he's
spinning.
gonna slide. He slides through the middle. Truex gets tagged.
2018 haunts me to this day. Hopefully the 48 can get it done today. Even though Jimmy nor Bowman are driving it, I hope Noah gets this thing won. I hope he wins it. A lot of bad things have happened on restarts going into this corner. It used to be known as the Tom's Heartburn turn. It's DeWalt. It doesn't really have that good of a ring to it as Tom's Heartburn turn did, but accidents still happen there.
Let's go, Noah!
Hear these next-gen engines
They'll come right through. They won't go into the Toyota zone. They're going to take the Geico restart zone. The pace car will pull off the banking. The Toyota will move down pit road, and it's now in the hands of Joey Logano. What's up, Charlotte? Wave them in. You want to hear some noise? We got it. Who you riding with? The face of America.
William Byron is to the inside, Daniel Suarez to the outside. Suarez for now is going to have to settle for the third spot.
Logano with quite the jump here as he sinews through turns 5 and 6 there. 2 wide battle for second. William Byron on the inside, passing Daniel Suarez at third, and Tyler Reddick, the 2-time road course winner, bobbles out of turn 7, coming into 8. Coming up right in front of side by side there in the 7th position. Mr. Bell on the outside. On the inside, it's Austin Silver. Everything to gain. Nothing to lose. He's starting to continue to be side by side as Logano stretches out between the cars. Logano's gone. Second, third, fourth. That's what we're talking about right now. Suarez trying to make a move on William Byron. Can't get anything done. The field, for the first time today, negotiating that sharp left-hand turn and back to the right. Here's the leader, Joey Logano, standing up on the car off 13. Leading the way. Left on the car from Logano to Joey Logano. As he makes his way to the stretch 15. And we're left-hand turn and then another one back to the start of the
Yes! Woo! Oh, joyous day! Oh, where's he at? That is a gift from the gods. Thank you, Jesus! Go, 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 go! Oh, Chase! You little...
Let's go back to the voices of BRX. It's Kevin Harvick leading us.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Easy. They're going to have to change those tires for him. As they take a look at it, the left front
thank you.
was completely down. The carcass was separated from the sidewall. So they're going inside there to see what they need to do.
And possibly advancing.
Hey, there he goes. Who sent him? Who spawned him? I want to know.
When the caution came out, he said this is insane out here. He is 34 points to the good, but also continuing to get updates from his team.
Reddick!
Who on the race?
Oh, Reddick's my new favorite driver.
You are never saying.
Reddick is my new favorite driver.
Getting a chance to look at the replay, Chase Elliott's problems down there in turn number 6.
I mean, that's actually not even...
Tyler Reddick got into him and sent the Napa Chevrolet spinning. Tyler Reddick.
Well, and what else could you ask for? That's why you don't leave until you see the last lap of the checkered flag, as I've said many times. The chick says in situations like this, where somebody's really going to get their feelings hurt, got a feeling a whole bunch of people could possibly have that happen. Irregardless, they're on their feet. We're ready to see who's going to win the Road Bowl this year.
Toyota pace car dives onto the pit lane here with 2 laps to go here in the roll. It's a green-white checkered flag, and with Kevin Harvick down on the inside to his outside. Trying to go.
I told you! I told you! No caution! Come on. Get fired up and down. Come on. Go, come on. Get fired up. Yes.
Got going again. Back in front of the turn 7. Christopher Bell is in Carly lead. He needs to win and advance to the well. And he's got that thing. He's trying to get a shade of turn. Christopher Bell right down.
Right as she came, something bad about to happen.
Here comes C. Bell. These 3 quarters. Get back to the stretch and see him win.
Come on, Bell!
Green flag is still out. Christopher Bell comes into the front straightaway chicane. Turn 15. Hard to the right.
What's the flag?
To the left in 17.
Oh, no, that's the flag.
wish we would have probably some better track position and probably do a few things right here and there. But overall, great to have the shot, great to be in the playoff picture, learned a lot in my rookie season, racing against a lot of the best. It's a bit of a bonehead on the last couple of restarts, just trying to make something happen with.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate our first ever race?
Oh, 10.
10. Dad?
I mean, fun experience, and of course our driver didn't win. That we won.
Correction, your driver didn't win.
Well, that's what I said.
Luckily, their driver lost, and I'm celebrating.